cracking, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. New video. One of the latest videos, one of the last videos that I did on this channel had to do with Shannon Sharpe and what's going on with him as far as the allegations. And I made it clear in that video that whenever a woman makes those type of allegations, we should want to believe that woman. We should never want to think that that woman is lying. And yet, when it comes to the Shannon Sharpe thing, the case, the allegation, there's just something that just doesn't seem like it fits, right? And that's why they're gonna, go to trial and, have the facts heard by a jury and a judge, and everybody will hopefully, this gets to court, and everybody will lay out their side of the story, and then we'll someone will make a determination, right? And now we have Smokey Robinson, the voice of Motown, the face of Motown, the voice of decades. Who knows how many babies were made listening to Smokey Robinson's music? Now he's facing a lawsuit for $50 million. And there are several former housekeepers who are alleging that Smokey Robinson was assaulting them in the worst type of way over a long period of time. My first question is, does Smokey Robinson even have $50 million at this point? I mean, maybe he has some money. I don't know. But the main question is this, and this is the same question I have when it comes to Shannon Sharpe. But we're gonna keep our focus right now on Smokey. 4 women, I think it is, right? Former housekeepers. And not one police report. See, the problem with the way these cases are coming out is, why is it that the women who are making these allegations, why is it that they want to sue, but they don't want to take an alleged predator off the streets? I mean, I've seen recent footage of Smokey Robinson trying to dance at his concerts, and I would think that a 10-year-old maybe could knock him off of his feet with just a simple push. And if Smokey Robinson was pushed, I imagine bones may break. And I'm not being funny. I'm being dead serious. The lawyer for these women said that they didn't report anything because they needed to work. So an incident happened, and they go back to work right after the incident was finished, and then they returned the following day, and they worked again, and it happened, and then they just went back. There's things that just don't make sense when you ask a simple question like, why? And Smokey Robinson's wife is also being sued in this lawsuit, and it's being alleged that she's being sued because it's being alleged that she knew about the incidents and allowed them to happen. Again, why not report this? And how many times did it happen that, I don't know. I want to hear in the comment section, what do you guys think when you hear that that women are coming forward. And look, I'm not saying they're lying at all. I can't. I would hope. I mean, I truly hope that when these women do this stuff, that they're not lying, that they are telling the truth. But I have a problem with no police report by a woman who is, you know, there's the whole, you know, if they're a gang member or they're a criminal, then yes, of course, they're not going to go to the police. They're going to handle it the way people in that world handle stuff. But when you have women, and it's not just one, I think there's 4 of them on this case. There's 3 or 4 of them. Not one notified the authorities like, hey, this is what's happening. That's just, I'm not gonna pick sides. There's no way I'm gonna say it's all lies and Smokey would never do that, and then the facts come out and then I have egg all over my face. Especially with these type of allegations, but I do have a platform and I do want to ask the question, and I do want to see if you guys want to interact in the comment section about these cases nowadays where the most horrible crimes that can be committed against women are being alleged, and yet none of the women are filing police reports. None of the women are wanting to remove these predators from the streets so that they can't do it to anyone else. Instead, they're saying, and in the Shannon Sharp case as well as the Smokey Robinson case, it's the same number, $50 million. $50 million will make them whole again. If what is being alleged to have happened really happened, there's nothing that would make you whole again. The trauma, the fear that would be associated with that would always be there. I know I could have done other stories, and I may do another story, another video on this channel today. I know I could have done other topics that would have had more interest, garnered more interest, more views, etc. And I learned about this Smokey Robinson thing. I think it was on Monday or Tuesday. I don't remember. But I can't wrap my head around this. I just can't wrap my head around people filing lawsuits but not filing police reports. People willing to take $50 million rather than see somebody removed from the streets so that they can't harm another woman or another person. What do you guys think? Honestly, and if there's any women that see this video, I'd really like to hear from women. You know, there was this push where I was some political push. I don't remember what it's called, but when they were saying always believe the woman. I don't know that. I think it should be we want to believe the woman. I think that's a better phrase. We want to believe the women. But things have to make sense along the way. I don't see how Smokey Robinson could physically dominate anyone. And I know I keep saying the same thing. I cannot wrap my head around filing a lawsuit rather than filing a criminal complaint, a police report, talking to the authorities about that type of stuff. I don't want to make this a long, drawn-out video because I want to get it out there and I want to hear what you guys have to say in the comments. That's my video for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Everybody, please be safe, be smart, and tell the ones you love that you love them. I'm out of here.